Good afternoon and welcome to Audiotree Live. Today is Saturday, the 18th of July of 2015, and we're honored to have with us Breathe Owl Breathe.
Pictures on refrigerators got such high hopes to become photos upon pianos in the living rooms. Live on and on like the Wild West. Glossy gospel singers, glossy gospel singers, like angels look over the keys of the pianos. Lean on me, or play one of your own. Grandmother in the garden, brother's graduation, makes it hard to sing the blues. Sister's wedding gown, mother so proud. Go outside, bury me in the leaves. Maybe up, down, down, and the fire is hanging, carrying that old jam. Where were you in the family portrait at the cider mill?
You're watching Audiotree Live. We're here with Breathe Owl Breathe. Take it away into the next one, guys.
We have a clap like after something.
Grandmother, bring in the violins. Try again. Bring in the choir. I'll never tire. I saw the still in the silent movie reel. It's hard to tell if you're crying now or in the middle of a yawn. It's been so long. You play the part so well. Blink your eyes, it's a strobe line. Wherever you are, don't stand still. If this is a dance hall, you go to the monster's ball, there's no murder to solve, though everyone's dressed to kill. She's the kind that'll scare you back to life, send lightning up your spine. Blink your eyes, it's a strobe line. Wherever you are, don't stand still, if this is a dance hall. Where have all the movies gone with intermissions? Can you help me out with this transition? Switch the tapes around, bring in the violins, make me try again. Bring in the choir, I'll never tire. If the moon is a disco ball rising over the lake, all the mistakes, polyester suede, together we weigh fragments of the whole. In the mansion, won't mention your name. I'm not cold, I'm just shivering. I'm not lost, I'm just in love. You broke into this heart, not to steal anything. Put everything back just how it was.
You're watching Audiotree Live. We're here with Breathe, Owl, Breathe. I'm really glad you guys could come out. I was worried a tiny bit when you texted me that maybe it wouldn't happen just because of the weather and stuff, but really glad you guys could be here. So I know it's been a while since the release, but I would love if you could talk to me a little bit about the children's book, just because it's like so intriguing to me. I listened to the music and watched just the video of you flipping through it and everything. Obviously, I haven't seen the physical thing, but it looks really cool. Like, what was the impetus for that, like the concept and all that?
Yeah, I think I was mowing the lawn one day, and I finished one line of mowing, and
Took a break.
Came back. Yeah, I wrote one page down, an idea. It kind of started off as a flip book.
Okay.
And but yeah, it was kind of every time I started another line, this character kind of kept morphing from caterpillar to a train. Anyhow, a couple winters ago, just carved, these wood blocks, and kind of it was a good time to winter in Michigan's a good time to carve away at something.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
As far as like the characters go, you're talking about them evolving a little bit, but I mean, was like an animal thing something you first wanted to do? Like, being the mole and the ostrich.
The mole and the
I mean,
ostrich. Yeah. So, the mole and the ostrich. How did that come about? Yeah, they just bumped into each other, and kind of the way it came out was just thinking about what's underneath and what's above.
Yeah.
Long necks and yeah. How did that happen? I don't know.
Just sort of like manifested itself.
Yeah.
When you were creating it, did you do like, I don't know if the word is research, but I mean, were you looking at like other children's books, the art or like the characters, that kind of thing?
I think I had a book when I was younger that had a vinyl record that my folks had, and I would be so excited to, I don't know if it was like Sleeping Beauty or Johnny Cash sings Sleeping Beauty or something.
Yeah.
But it's so nice to let the imagination run wild and all, hands on these old pages and dusting off the vinyl. And
Yeah, I think you guys got like you got the humorous part of children's stories really right, I think. Like it's very whimsical in like I don't know, like it's very real in its whimsy, I think. Like the way that you describe the bird that flies, but it's not really a bird, or technically, right? The lyric is like that it's a bird technically, but it can't fly even though it has wings and runs and stuff. I think it's cool. I like it a lot. I was always into like kids' books, and I've heard your music related to Shel Silverstein, which I like a lot, like as an analogy for your sound, because he's so like strange, but yet it's very like personal and real in a way, So I like it a lot.
Thanks.
Of course, man. Thank you guys for coming out, and you can go into your next track when you're ready.
All right. Let's do. So out of the corner of your eye, you see the ferns move. Of the mind, you're on the footpath in the fortress of the mind, with the crickets on the fence and the tape player in the moon. That was me looking for you in another lifetime, bleeding through. I saw the ferns move on. So the ferns move on. Fossilized mixtapes in a dried up riverbed, a sculpture of a life left shattered into a million pieces. Swamp Thing hands you a map. Don't you repeat this. We love you, we always have, but now she needs you. I saw the ferns move on. I saw the ferns move on. I've got this weight, it weighs see you. I saw the ferns move. I saw the ferns move.
Audiotree Live with Breathe Owl Breathe. Your sound is like very natural and organic and like almost spiritual, but in that way that there's a lot of like, especially when you're just playing that part, like a lot of far away ambient stuff, but it's all tied together really tightly. I'm curious do you guys spend a lot of time outside? I mean, like, are you forest dwellers of any kind?
Well,
Yeah.
I see you have a Michael Jordan jersey on.
Yes, I do.
Did a little putt-putt golf with him every chance I get. But no, we do love canoeing and take it, Andrea.
Cross country skiing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially in the winter in Michigan, right? Like, there's
Yeah.
lots of awesome places to do that at.
Yeah.
Snorkeling
Snorkeling whenever you, like in the lake?
In the rivers.
in the rivers.
Oh, whoa.
Like
Where at?
Wetsuits,
Yeah,
mask and snorkel.
yeah.
Leave a bike or a car downstream so you can really just go.
Yeah, seriously. And then end up at it. That's awesome. What do
With
you
a
like
picnic
really?
at the end?
Yes.
Crucial.
Yes. What
It's
food?
kind of like skydiving, but instead of going down, you're going across.
Yeah, exactly.
Skydiving with fish
Yeah.
and seaweed.
And
It's
there's,
the
yeah.
way to experience a river.
If you have the right current to the river, you don't even have to kick. You just
Yeah, you can just like ride it down. Aren't a lot of them like quite shallow though? I guess you're just sort of like floating.
you know you can
on-
stand up if you get in trouble.
Yeah, yeah.
Or if you just want to.
If you just like to stand up or need to breathe. Do you like collect anything? I mean, are you looking for something specifically when you're snorkeling? Like, I don't know, cool rocks or
Like a rusty
fish?
can.
I definitely have a pile of rocks at my house.
Yeah, you do.
Big collection.
Of like some nice, what kinds? Or what are some of your favorites?
You know, there's all kinds of fossils in Michigan.
Oh,
Um,
like old fishes?
no, mostly old coral.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All kinds of rocks.
Yeah, what about like an arrowhead or anything like that?
There are some. I don't tend to collect those. I tend to just leave them where they are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
What about fishing in the rivers? Do you do that ever?
you know, the first time I went fishing with Micah, he pulled out this like 37-inch walleye. It was like unheard of.
It's just some.
And we were all kind of frightened by the experience. Like, what do we do with this fish? And we thought about it for a while, and we ended up keeping it. And
I had to descale it.
he
And
descaled
it took
it.
probably like 7 hours. And
Had you had experience in
respect for that.
descaling before that moment?
No. Scaling through this life. Yeah. Just,
It's probably. Did you eat it then?
We did.
yeah,
Cool.
we had fish tacos.
Yeah.
Boom.
For
You're
like
good.
Dude,
12
and
people.
walleye fish tacos, seriously, that's like a wow. That's a really good meal for sure.
Yeah.
All right, guys, why don't you go into your next song?
We're doing. Oh, BQ? Okay.
Sure, I'll trust you. Emptiness, you are dismissed. Make it obvious. Leave a note if you go. A world traveler without a home. Love's become an artifact, a woven rattle in your hand. Archaeologist, scratch my back. bandages, you might find a scratch. Compared to me, you don't look so bad. All these times I've lived like the undergrowth of Caroline into the tower. To the pyramids, I can't resist the chance of finding out. And you stood up and started unraveling. Is that some kind of dance to another time? And 4 could have been there, 4 and 5 made me feel alive, and 6 it's a farewell kiss, and 7 it's the reunion. I'll see you again. 1 is a wonder, and 2 are going somewhere, 3 are magical, and 4 could have been there, 4 and 5 made me feel alive, and 6 it's a farewell kiss, and 7 it's a reunion. I'll see you again. From the free throw line. Dismissed, make it obvious, voyaging into the abyss, call it a vision quest.
This is Audiotree Live. We're in the studio with Breathe Owl Breathe. You guys can get ready to go into your last one, and I would just like to know, I know it can be hard when you're on the road to get like good food and good rest and stuff. I wonder if you have any tips for like staying as healthy as you possibly can on the road.
Healthy highway.
What did you say?
There's a book called Healthy Highways.
Okay.
And it's a directory of all the food co-ops in the United States.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. It's kind of a good kept secret. Not anymore.
Yeah, now everyone knows. So do you guys have that book and you try and just like hit as many as you can along the way?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, take it.
We try to focus on the a lot of times when you're passing through areas, there's a local library. You can go to check into the library, hopefully find that book. Then on the way back, return it. And also, there's a moment right when you wake up. There's a good time to look around, see what you're passing through.
Take it away, guys.
Exploring us all. You have a full-time job to climb higher than before, looking down on us all. And if you fall, you're throwing on. Skip a stone more times than we can count, and no one will tell. Learning took place from the one mistake. But when two hold true, they can be false and make a fool out of this pinpoint accuracy. You pull back the bow when you set it free, and it's well understood a star with plenty, a star with plenty. You're the explorer in us all. You have a full-time job to climb higher than before, looking down on us all. And if you fall on, you're throwing on. Skip a stone more times than we can count, and no one will tell. What was it? Got to move on. I can't live in the past. You were the first to sign my cast.
Audiotree Live with Breathe Owl Breathe. They're playing a show tonight at Co-Prosperity Square, and I think their music starts at 9, so you can get there earlier to see the other bands and then them performing, and they're on tour for a few more days. Any other music or tour news that I should know or that I should say?
I think the show's earlier. I think we have to be done by 9.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
come out a little bit earlier than
Don't come at
7
9.
o'clock. Don't come at 9, it'll be finished. Come at 6, and then hopefully you can see everything. Awesome. Okay, thank you guys very much
Thanks so much for
performing.
having
us.
us.
Of course.
So nice.
Thanks to awesome people in the studio and sound engineers, camera and lighting crew hooking it up, and viewers, thanks for watching. Support the band by downloading the session when it comes out in a week or so, and send a shout via social media to us or the band if you just want to connect. From all of us here at the Audiotree Studios, thanks for tuning in. Goodbye. Sweet.